Diplomats attending the 37th African Union Summit said that Africa needs healthy and knowledgeable citizens to achieve its short and long-term development plans. They added that African Union should focus on financing education and health so as to realize its agenda of 2063. Our reporter Beleta Tarekany has sent us this report from the capital, Addis Ababa.
Education which fits to the 21st century for Africa was the theme of the 37th organization of the Assembly of the Head of State and Government of the African Union. Delivering quality education to all Africans is among the fundamentals to achieve the agenda of United States of Africa or Unifying Africa in 2063. Nonetheless, lack of peace and stability as well as rise and spread of disease are causing a significant discomfort in quality and accessibility of education. Diplomats attending the summit state that Africa should focus on creating a healthy and knowledgeable citizen in order to achieve its short and long-term development plans.
Education and the strategy of education should go hand in hand with food security, with health systems and so on. And the little that we have, we can put together to support education systems. We have seen in countries, for instance, like in Kenya, where because of the food program that the governments have put in place, more students are coming to school, because they even get better opportunities for feeding in school than at home. And also when you feed them well, they become more available to education. They better understanding and replicate it across the continent. It's something that can be done, and it will be done.
The potential of Africa's youth now and in the future has to come from education that will move them forward into a green digital economy. So that's what we've been talking about, and we're particularly pleased to see the real commitment by African leaders to financing education and making sure that education finance reaches the children who need it the most and is used wisely.
Diplomats further explained that lack of peace and stability as well as the rise and speed of disease in Africa have become major impediments for addressing quality education and health facilities, which indirectly hinder developmental activities.
Many of the young children, they are in areas where there isn't very good health care, there's not good medication support and so on. In addition to all the other challenges that affect our continent on peace and security, the areas that are affected. So many of the educationists are, they cannot really plan well. They don't have proper facilities. They don't have access to school. The primary duty becomes survival. And that's a big challenge for us.
It has a huge impact, and particularly because conflict then leads to people feeling unsafe around sending their children to school, people having to move to go to safer places, and the education cannot always keep up with that conflict. And it's really important that we do not leave those children behind, because they're in many ways they're the ones that need it most, because education has it can overcome some of the trauma of conflict. Particularly societies that have inequitable access to education are more likely to fall back into conflict.
They explained that education has to be greatly financed, and the culture of resolving disputes through dialogue has to be promoted to succeed the goal.
Peace and security is absolutely critical. And in any place, without that, you cannot do any programs for development and, of course, no education. We need to guarantee the teachers who are training. We need to guarantee students' peace. We need to ensure that we can build facilities. And without peace and security program on the ground, a lot is being done, but more can still be done.
I think we need to move forward. First of all, I'm talking about domestic financing, is maintaining, protecting the domestic financing for education. You need continued innovative and new financing mechanisms, which are African and supported by the international community, including ourselves.
What I would advise is to further engage in the political dialogue when it comes to the implementation of electoral democracies, which I think is still the less evil system that humankind has adopted so far when it comes to contributing to sustainable development and sharing of wealth between the population of a given country.
The 37th African Union Summit, which was attended by more than 8,000 guests in 49 countries, ended in peace and success, according to the information gained from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.